for things. So, yeah, it's I'm betting anything in skip one.
Hey, Chad. I hope you guys are ready for this one. It is going to be good. We are here. We are ready for this. It's going to be a vibe. As we said, we are down, ready to go. Chris, how you feeling, bro?
Good, man. I think spirits are up. I think we have already chatted about what we want to do for NFP. So I think tonight we're just gonna further build on that with the session tonight with the G's, and I think it's gonna be a good one. And then I'm just spiritually and mentally prepping for that vasectomy tomorrow. Hey, Chad. Some battles are for soldiers, and I will be soldiering that battle tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chris, that battle of 300, your soldiers are dying tomorrow. They're not coming out of that one alive. But we're not going to be any negative here, guys. Maybe Chris has got some angels there. We don't know. They can pull a miracle. I don't know. But we're gonna see what happens here. Hopefully, the good juju will carry us through for the trade today. And before we get into anything, guys, we don't want the bad juju. Don't bring it on us. Don't doubt it. Don't bring us that commentator's curse.
No,
We are taking the T2, the cracker,
It's gonna produce,
and it's gonna produce today. We're going with it.
Amen, amen.
So before we get to that good stuff, my brother, we open us up with some prayer.
Chad, I will do that. So let's just bring the music down. Father, we just want to thank you for another day. Thank you for blessing us with the ability to do what we love. Thank you for each and every member. Father, I pray that you will guide Keegan and myself into the session. I pray that you will give us wisdom, insight, a clear mind to focus on the task at hand. I pray that you will go with our businesses. I pray that you will go with our families, our friends. I pray that you will go with each and everyone in the chat that listen to us every single day, Father. I just pray that you will meet them at their place of need, or even where they are, Father, that they may bring glory to your name. And I pray that we will bring glory to your name in this session. And we pray this and we ask this not because we deserve any of it, but purely because of your grace and your mercies that are new every single day. And we pray this and we ask this in the mighty and wonderful name of our Lord Jesus Christ. And if you believe that, Chad, you can drop an amen right now. Amen, amen.
Amen, baby.
Amen. There we go, Chad.
All right, guys. And as you can hear, I don't know if it was a little subtle if you guys caught on. Martin is back in the building. He will be out the news to us. I can't remember if we spoke about it in London, but they said basically the official numbers coming out to us take a while because they process it, check it, then put it out. But they read it very quickly. We tested it on the unemployment claims. He basically read out all of this here. So labor, he starts off with red, so unemployment. Then he went to this, then he went to revise, and then he went over to the CAD. And he had read all these numbers out before one of them even loaded. So they were very, very quickly on it. So we're going to see what happens today with PMI. But on that other note, guys, again, unemployment claims coming out a little bit lower. I don't know if I believe that. Considering the number we got with job openings, I don't know if I'm going to go with that with unemployment claims coming out less. That one just doesn't make sense for me. So we're going to see what happens.
Where's unemployment claims?
Yeah, they're 230, 227.
Oh, initial jobless claims.
Yeah. So having that come out, I don't know how I feel about that one. But we're going to see PMI. That's the main event here for our session, 4 o'clock, just after markets open. We're going to see what happens there. But obviously, as I said, no matter what, we are sticking to the T2. I'm going to be taking a live account trading the T2 today. So we're going to see how that one goes out for us. But yeah, looking forward to it. But that's all the good stuff, guys. Let's get into the markets. A few of you guys have seen socials. I will address it. I will talk about it when we go through the analysis here now.
What is that?
Obviously, I know a lot of guys are going to ask about the gold trade. So I will talk about it when we get to gold. But yeah, DXY. So what are we doing here, guys? We spoke about it being bearish. Very, very simple analysis from this morning. In a quick summary, we spoke about the fact we failed at the low here, but we did have the psychological number of 101,500, that nice round number tested, and then the reverse. So in a range, you always want the top or the bottom. If this still reversed and did something like this, we would have been fine. Still would have been bullish, but the fact we turned around and we went and took out the low of the range is where they made the difference. Obviously closing, breaking it, and then opening up this morning, again testing that weekly pivot, holding a weekly pivot resistance, coming back down. Then what we basically spoke about was very, very simple for us. We said that if we got you holding under the weekly key level and we held under Asia lows, we were going to be bearish. There was the bearish break. That was the retest, staying under Asia lows, previous daily low, and there was the dollar. So still going into the session, even though the unemployment claims I don't agree with. We're going to see what happens with PMI. PMI might give us that correction, but I'm still going bearish dollar. Now, where it's going to get interesting is with the indices, guys. Indices, I'm still going to be bearish as well. Obviously, things like unemployment claims, things like this, job openings, all that which is negative also affects things like the indices in a negative nutshell as well. Obviously, with NASDAQ, we have NVIDIA, the driver behind NASDAQ, crashing badly at the moment. Obviously, it's a healthy pullback, but that's going to affect it right now. So we are seeing that close lower and lower at the whole time. So again, monthly pivot where dollar had a weekly pivot, this is a monthly pivot, so even a higher time frame, stronger confirmation, doing the same thing for us. We spoke about it, holding Asia lows. There was your break up to test the EQ, trying to go for Asia highs, then the fail back below, retesting the monthly pivot, holding simple 1800, 900, and then the move bearish again. So we really are seeing it. If this holds underneath Asia lows, as I said, same thing, and see a big move to the downside. Anyway, I look for buys is if we get above that monthly pivot and have some type of hold, then maybe we can see a shorter term buy, but I am bearish on NASDAQ as well. US 30, again, we spoke about this. I am also bearish, very much the same thing. We traded basically down. We obviously hold in this range. As much as we close here, still closing bullish, but the fact where we are, we always talk about that highly more likely to be a continuation than actually a reversal. That was your nice pullback. The fact there was, as we talk about, massive move to the top side, daily R1s, weekly S1s, things like that being tested, massive rejection. And then basically trading down, pulling nicely back up into the zone and holding this as rejection. Also the 200, big rejection, 200 rejection, 200 rejection, 200 rejection. So again, simply for me, I'll only look for the buys if we can get above that 200 and hold a support. Obviously, that will be the lookout there for me. But again, we're going to see what the T2 gives us. This is just a normal technical analysis. Otherwise, I am actually preferring the sells. We traded back up, holding around this daily pivot EQ. I think if we break here and the rather fact we're closer to previous weekly lows, we take previous weekly lows, we can see that continuation to the downside. Now, this is also going to go over to what we spoke about gold. Now, very, very simple, guys. When we spoke about gold, if you guys didn't see, another account actually passed. I'll be posting the certificate now. So basically all my funded accounts at the moment in phase 2. I didn't want to talk about it because it's just a trade I took literally before I even got to the office. I took this trade still at home this morning. My terminals are not linked obviously to my PC and stuff at home, so I was not going to get send a signal. And the problem is there is just, again, I'm not going to now have this trade, this massive trade running in profit and basically try to brag about it. So I'll rather left it alone and basically gave you guys the analysis. I know a lot of you guys caught the further move where I was thinking of scaling in over here. You guys did take the scale in and ran it to the top. So I'm very, very happy about that. And obviously we warned you guys about the daily R2 being the TP zone. We even mentioned that the round number of the $5 grid would be a 25.20. So brilliant move here on gold today. Very, very simple when it comes down to gold and why it happened. Was part of the analysis we spoke about this morning. We had guys asking us about how we view this. Let me just go over here to the 15. And we spoke about this being your double bottom, your fake out, holding back above, and the continuation again, because the 15 there was your neckline. And now what adds into that neckline, very, very simply for us, was over here. And the big thing about it, the previous weekly low. So I took it away, but you guys will see it this morning. and that was our previous weekly low. We can see it nicely over there where it held, always a fake out, always rejecting, always coming back. And the big thing in the 200, so even Ed, we spoke about his turtle wave where they should have got in on it, was trading under the 200 but building up the time for allowing the markets to cross over and get above the 200. Very, very simple. Then obviously looking at it, we had the crossovers, you've had even the 80 starting to converge and holding literally flat right here on the Asia lows, getting back above previous lows. For me, if this is going to go bearish, the second retest over here should have broken that previous weekly low. The fact we couldn't, very, very simple. That was, again, taking the trade here, very tight stops, and could just let it run for, again, Asia highs, that psychological number, which wasn't tested yesterday. So that's, again, that became a target for us. And then obviously aiming for the big move. Weekly pivot, not tested, all of that. So anticipating that was going bullish. Again, knowing what those employment numbers and job openings did to the dollar yesterday, we knew the dollar is cooked. So we were always going to anticipate that pricing in to come into it. So very much now for the dollar, for gold, trading all the way up here. I don't think we're going to get much of a big move here. The whole thing we were targeting was 25.20 to basically retrace this move we had from last week Friday, which now's been done. If anything, I actually want to say gold could have a quick pullback to that weekly pivot and then bullish because we had such a drastic move to the top side. But again, I don't like trading this. You guys always know I preach this. Every pair probably has one optimal trading opportunity a day at least, or minimum. That right there, I don't know what else you would call a tradable opportunity. So for me, if anything's going to happen here, it's going to be rangy, it's going to be pricey. I don't want to get involved in that. So it is bullish now, but I want to focus on USD. I wouldn't be taking a trade personally on gold for this session. But that's me. Over to you, Chris.
Shot, my brother. All right, Chad. Dollar, I wanna swing back to what we spoke about on Monday, speaking about the 200 EMA on the weekly time frame, and I told you guys swing back all the way to these previous levels, 2021, when we first broke above that 200 on the weekly, when things started cooking with the Fed, and the Fed started with their hiking cycle, and then we had another test in July 2023 last year. We had another test December as well, and we held above the 200 to continue bullish. Okay, 2 weeks ago we closed below that 200 level. So the 200 level, I told you guys, I don't know if it's something to do with the algorithms or statistically it's just a strong level, or whether it's being taught by the CFAs and the CMTs, whatever, but the 200 right across the board is just a very strong moving average to use on all time frames. 1 minute, wherever you go, the 200 is usually a good indicator of where price is at equilibrium, more or less. That's where discount, not discount, premium and discount are at an equal. Sellers feel like they're getting a good deal. Buyers are feeling like they're getting a good deal. Everyone is comfortable. It's at equal. And we broke below it, and I told you guys the interesting part for me is we barely closed above it last week, and I said this is going to be an interesting zone to see what we actually do this week. Are we going to come right back into it? Was all of this just purely to fake out the sellers to close back in it? I don't know yet, Chad. This weekly is still open. We've got a big set of the data coming out tomorrow, so we're going to watch that. Daily for me, I told you guys this morning, bearish, clearly bearish. There we had that minor break of structure to the downside. We already broke lower. And we can now go into this lower end of the range.
Just seeing some remarks here from Polish Central Bank Governor. Does says forecast show CPI could be over 5% at year end. The CPI
okay,
dynamic.
I'm just going to put Brundle off Martin Brundle for a bit there. We'll put him back on as soon as we're done with the analysis. All right, Chad, now we're going to look at, how's this mouse a little bit cooked? Now we're going back into intersession. What we're looking at, we always said previous daily low is going to be a key level to monitor. So if we can get above the previous daily low and above that 200 potential for some bullish price action, but below that we are bearish. Okay, very simple. US 30 on the daily, Chad, these are the zones marked out this morning. I told you guys bullish above, bearish below. Okay, daily pivot EQ, 200 EMA there on the 5 minute. I told you bullish above. Go re-watch this morning's analysis. We also spoke about this breakout holding, and we said we're bullish on the day. We've got that wick fill. We can go and retest that area. So I am bullish on the day. I also think the T2 is going to print bullish now. 10 seconds. Let's see. And then we'll know what we're going to do. But ultimately, I'm looking for the buys. My only concern with the buys today is that Asia lows are untested. This previous weekly low level can still be tested again, but I want to see what we do at the previous at Asia lows. So ideally we don't want to see that, but I've seen it so many times that if we get Asia highs being taken, Asia lows a target for price. So let's see, maybe today is different, maybe not. Nasdaq, I told you guys I'm going relatively neutral because Nasdaq is technically bearish, but also considering that I was bullish on US 30 for the day, this makes it a little bit tricky. There's that zone as well. Very simple. I told you, very simple price action to work with. Bullish above if we can hold above it, but we broke back below, rejected that zone. A little bit of a double top there. 200 EMA, Chad, perfect setup if you were taking notes this morning. But again, Asia highs untapped. Okay, so I really like the idea if Nasdaq can do something like this. We can see somewhat of a pullback. Nvidia saying the DOJ, Department of Justice, have not subpoenaed them. I don't know if any other headlines have come out, but that is the news on the street. And then gold, Chad. Gold. What is gold doing? Gold is crushing some day traders' dreams here. I told you guys, bullish on the day. We took a previous daily low. We held this previous area of support. Also on the 4 hour, I told you guys that massive 4 hour range, not 4 minute. That massive 4 hour range that we were in. Yesterday we spoke about it, this range right here. I said we came back into the range multiple times holding this. This was the fake out of the range, closing back in it, and now we are potentially going for that range break to the upside. Do we do it today? I don't know. Do they push it before NFP? I don't know. But what I am telling you guys is that we spoke about from daily R1. Where do we go? We go to the daily R2. Beautiful, perfect rejection there. Now the question is, from daily R2, can we get a trending day to the daily R3? It is tight. It's going to be tough. We can maybe get it. Maybe we don't get it. Maybe the boys place their bets before NFP, buy the rumor, sell the fact type of scenario. But one thing I want to come back to is, Chad, we spoke about Fed futures. I told you, I've got a feeling they're going to start to bring it close to Friday 50-50. In this case, 50-50 is not really 50-50, but big move expected tomorrow on NFP. NFP tomorrow is going to be just as big as the other NFP we had. Remember when I told you guys the shift has now gone from CPI over to NFP? The labor market, as much as the Fed would want to say the risk is now asymmetric, this and that, Chad, I can promise you now their focus is solely on the labor market. They're comfortable with where inflation is heading. The labor market is somewhat concerning. I think it was Daily as well talking about rate cuts. They are concerned about it. As much as they want to play it cool, just one thing I do want to note is that a 50 basis point rate cut September the 18th is going to absolutely wreck the equity market. Why do I say that, Chad? It's showing that the Fed is concerned about the economy and they're taking extreme measures. 50 basis points is considered extreme. 25 basis points is considering they feel like the economy is strong enough to handle the rate cut path that they've got planned. 50 for me, I feel they're going to show that they're behind the curve, okay? So I don't want to see a 50. I would rather have the market be upset a little bit about a 25 and we range a bit, but a 50 is going to be absolutely detrimental to the markets. But Chad, gold for me, I do think there's one more trade opportunity in this, and I'm going to tell you guys where right here. That's going to be your last bite of the apple. Don't try and swing for the fences here. I think at best 25.10 to 25.20, that's going to be your apple to bite. And they could bring it back in the range before tomorrow, chat. But that is the long and the short for me. Over to my brother, Keegan Arias.
Alright, guys. So, Firecracker
Kicks.
looking for the bars. The bars on. So, we're going to see what happens there, guys. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you feel about the bars, bro?
Only thing I don't like about the bars is Asia low still intact. That's the only reason. But I don't mind it. Daily EQ, daily pivot. I dig it. The only question is, where do we get it? I hope we don't get it at the weekly S1. Because then we're going to have to wait.
So yeah, not going to be the most fun, but we got to get it done there, bro. Let's trust, have faith in the T2 cracker.
Cracking.
You're not allowed to wait.
No,
Remember
there's
this.
only one scenario where we
Yeah,
wait.
no, Chris and myself agreed. There's only one scenario we do not enter the trade. Other than that, because we have agreed every time it's done that we got hit. So that is the one scenario we are not doing it. Other than that, no matter what it does, we will take the trade. Have you guys still invested in a Reuters news terminal? We have, but that's why we with partner with News Squawk now. So they basically read us everything. Peter, that's actually a fair...
News Squawk is better than a Reuters terminal.
So Peter, that's actually a fair point, Chris. So, for example, there's the one scenario we don't take it. Would you consider if that was the one scenario,
You fade it.
you fade it?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
No,
That
I
re-
know, I know, but I'm just saying that's like we actually make that one of the rules. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
so you're always gonna take a trade, but if it gives you that scenario,
Yeah.
you fade it.
Yeah, I agree with Peter. Peter dropping some gems. How much is
Instead of us just being like, we're not trading today now. Like you still take the shot, but you
I don't
just
know.
fade then.
I don't know, are you referring to a Reuters news terminal or the News Squawk service? The expression on his face is like, that's what I've been doing. No, but that's a punch out. That's the cookie play.
Yeah.
The cookie play. Yeah.
I really got a haircut today. Hopefully the only one today.
I don't know. I
Hey.
think it's $25,000 for Bloomberg. I think Reuters is very close to that as well.
So basically when it breaks out, so when we always say like, for example, today we have to have a bar. If this thing
Breaks
starts
straight up.
doing this like a minute before or even on the opening and it just starts shooting,
We don't
and then we
take
have to buy it up here. No. Then we're not doing it. We want to keep it in the range. So it can even jump a bit, but then pull back. Then we'll buy still. But if it just explodes, we leave it alone. Then that's where we're saying we'll fade it.
Explosion.
I had a normal haircut, I mean, not trading. Oh,
Oh, you just had it. Okay.
20, 30K, yeah. What's up, G? Thanks to those gold bars, I'm done for the week unless there's a solid setup. Yeah, beautiful the support. Kyle, I don't think I could ever be prouder hearing you say those words. I just hope you stick to them.
They say it's done for the week.
Yeah.
All right. Suggest trading with your own money. I think prop firms will. I don't know. That's a difficult one. I started with my own money.
Yeah, my thing is, so this is my personal opinion. I also started with my own money before I was introduced to props. But at the same time, if you don't know what you're doing and you're just going to be crazy, you're going to burn through props at a very quick rate, and it's probably going to cost you just as much as having your own money. But I always say to people, if you are in a phase where you're now learning, you're trying to see where you are, where you're standing, how your discipline is, all these things, doing a prop challenge is nice because it's just that initial deposit. Then, for example, you've got, already to say if you risk 1% to trade, you've already got 10 shots before you blow the account. Where if you trade your normal money, you over leverage, things like this, you
Shots
might
may
blow
go
that
quick.
account in one day. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe for people learning off, and like I'm saying, not brand newbies, but people starting, a prop firm gives you that wiggle room before you completely just out of the game. But that's, yeah, it can go both ways. What are you trading at 3:30 USD? So we always trade, brother. Afternoon, brothers in charts. I hope you're having a great day, gents. I took a shot at some R&D this morning at 1 this morning, buying USD. I hope the research plays out. You bought it at 1 this morning. When was that, bro?
Chat, I'm going to drink some water, get that P for the TP. By the looks of it, we're going to take a trade like literally after the
You sat
markets.
through some drawdown today then, bro. I mean, you're up now, but you sat through some drawdown. Oh, that's
Setting
nice.
up exactly the same way as yesterday.
Yeah.
Check it.
I appreciate just not taking any risks with NFP, etc. Yeah. Been nursing 100k prop for 9 months now. Be my tester account of sorts. Much easier to stomach a loss. There we go. 100%, bro. I think the prop firm challenge also helps because they have restrictions like max loss per day, max totals. If you trade in your own account, you're more likely to break those rules. So Adrian, bro, that's exactly what I always say to guys. A good trader can trade a prop firm challenge. So a prop trader can always go and trade in normal personal funds because he's got the discipline. Where a normal trader can actually battle to a prop firm because they like to have that more risk, that more aggressive trading style where prop firms limit you. Where I've always said, I prefer it because at the end of the day, it's gonna, if you have a big account one day of personal capital, those rules are gonna teach you how to manage that capital when it's real money, your personal money. So I 100% agree with you. Keys, I agree. Prop firms force me to stick to my rules and so on. Yeah. Massive drawdown the whole day. Keys, balls still. There you go, bro. You guys are my new mentors. Nice to see some of your guys in the industry. Really appreciate the kind words, bro. The prop firm finally taught me some discipline. That's the thing. Like we all had to, bro. Like me and Ed spoke about the one day, bro. There's times where, for example, I messed up. Where like I used, for example, like in the past, like I would use my whole 5% in an account. Like I would be, let's even say I was up 2%, let's say on a prop firm account. And I'm like, bro, killing it. Like, here's a trade. And I start machine gunning. Now I've lost the 2K. Now I'm like, because that FOMO, you want to make it back, revenge trade. Now I'm 2% down. Now you want to trade it back more because now you're like, bro, I was up 2% today. I didn't stop. Now I'm down. And it's this effect. Then before you know it, you're 4% down, nearly going on your daily drawdown. And that's where even these times we have to walk away and be like, bro, stop. Like if I do this now and I'm wrong again, I'll blow the account. Where if at least just walk away, come back tomorrow, regather yourself, you can go on and do better. You then got another 5 shots type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Where yeah, it sucks, but it still teaches you to just walk away sometimes, even when you really don't want to. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing. Once you get mind control, proper input, yeah. This is something I was finding in my own trading. I recently passed the challenge FTMO and I'm managing my trading differently. There you go, bro. Literally couldn't agree anymore. Let's kill. USD broke through the high today. Yeah, bro, that thing's really taking off. Rethinking in bets by Andrew explains the concept really well. Yeah. Okay, guys, looks like we're fading. If this thing's gonna go like this, we fading.
But I want to see a proper punch, like punch, not even playing. All right, 20.
All right, guys. 20 seconds. I'm trying to build 100k in payouts and trade my own 100k capital as a funded account. Lol, bro. That's it, bro. Work towards it. You got to work towards something. All right. Okay, guys, and that's it. Round 8. Markets are open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. Let's see, guys. Can we bring it home? Can the T2 deliver today? Is it going to deliver for us? Yes or no? What do you think, Chris? Are you fading, bro?
No, I'm not fading you.
You're gonna take it still.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. No, you know what I'm gonna wait for the buy, but no, I'm not gonna fade it like on the edge. No.
All right.
Are you gonna take first break, second break for the buys?
Technically, we have to say the first because that's what it showed us yesterday.
the
If it
first.
just gives you that next break, you have to take it.
Okay.
So we're not in yet, guys. We're not in. So I can't see the chat. I'm obviously got my terminal open. But we are not in yet, guys. You know, and watch the T2 again, bro. Today, the one time we like, this is the one scenario we do not do it. And even this one scenario.
I'm happy not to
No,
take
I'm
it.
saying like it can do it. I'm also not comfortable doing it, but I'm saying watch again and be like, no, guys, I'll show you. It still works. Oh.
Okay, Chad, get ready. Oh, it's just a little bit lower. You can give us a little bit lower.
Oh, not in yet, Chad. Remember, guys, we are looking for bars. If you just joined us. Oh,
there
yeah,
we
it
go.
comes.
There we go. All right,
We are in, guys.
I'm in.
Why is my... Dude, that thing took forever to register my trade. We are in here, Chad. So you guys know, bang, there's the trade. What's this level Asia has? Okay. Is this just punishment, bro? Because we doubted the
Sure.
T2.
What? I'm barely
I'm
out.
also barely. Oh,
Out.
there. Wait. No. It's like flashing. Yeah, it's flashing.
No, I'm out. Literally bottom
Yeah,
tick
there I'm out. Guys, now you see. I'm not jinxing it.
Commentators,
But did I
curse.
not say this yesterday? Did I not say the day?
Commentators, curse.
Got it. Ah, Chad. Okay, hold on. So Peter, we did say the idea of fading it.
No, but it had to.
But it had to
punch,
really punch.
Yeah, not
It technically.
the zone where it was. It wasn't.
And also
Yeah.
technically that candle. I know it was that candle. It did do it. Okay, I can't argue that one.
The fade.
Bugatti, that's what you said yesterday.
What did he say?
What? Are you talking about what I said yesterday is going to happen to us when we traded today? Is that what you're talking about?
Check that thing die, Chad.
Oh my word.
Look at Asia lows. I did say it's about to take Asia lows now. There we go. Asia lows taken.
On my side, I took Nasdaq buys. Is Nasdaq buying? Don't say that. It did buy.
Chad, I'm gonna tell you guys what. I just want one more punch lower.
Oh, you jinxed all of us already yesterday. Yeah, no, guys. I apologize for that one.
Okay, Keeks, I took one last bite here.
Did you go for it again?
Yeah, one last bite.
Sheesh.
One last bite, Chad. Okay, let me just throw on here. Chad, I did say the only reason I don't like it is the fact that we did not take Asia lows yet. Asia highs were taken. And
So
that
did you take a buy again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me just throw on my screen quickly. Let me just on my screen. Okay. If it works, it's a fade as well. The idea would be as a minimum 49.87 right here. 87 points. If we get it, that's gonna be the minimum. But yeah, that is the bullet there. Let me just check 40. So basically where we entered that first buy.
No, that thing got us there, bro.
No, that thing absolutely humiliated us.
Yeah, guys, and that is why.
You have to take it. You have
But
to take everything.
To be fair, and that's why this one I'm gonna happily take it on the chin. As much as we had the commentators
No,
curse, yeah,
we stuck to it.
3 out of 4 trades had won this week. So you would have been 6% up this week with one loss. Now on Thursday you would have been sitting 5% up. So again, you can't be upset now because the one day we did listen to it and take it, we were wrong. We took the day, it took the loss. So this one I'll happily take on the chin because again, it's not going to steer us from the fact of we started doubting it last week because of a few bad trades. But then this week, it absolutely came back and destroyed again. So, yeah, having the one loss, again, part of the stats, it's still a very, very positive week. So, yeah, you just take it on the chin this time. The markets are showing who's boss. 100%.
Hey, bro. Markets have been showing flames here.
I'm just also saying, guys, okay, if you are watching, or it is still there on Chris's chart, so you can see,
Yeah.
I said technical analysis, I'm bearish because the probability of the EQ, and we're going to trade down right there to previous weekly lows, and this thing is going to crash from the previous weekly lows. So we're going to see what happens there now. Okay, so it's 1-1. No, what? Rian, it's a 1-2. If it was 1-1, then we wouldn't be break even. I mean, we still actually would be up, but yeah, it's a 2-1.
All right, Chad. This is the last level of defense for the bulls. Previous weekly low. If we start clapping below that, things are gonna get real spicy very, very quickly. And then it can be a massive down day. What is Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq punching up. That is very, very odd with US 30 punching down, but also, oh, Chad, wait, still in. Let me just check here. Let's see if we hold this previous weekly low.
Go for it, bro. You can do it.
So add another one.
Add another one.
If we hold it.
Full send.
Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of an engulfing here.
Just to scare the market, bro.
Full send it.
Scare the market. And it's going to go your way.
Euros.
Even the years is coming out for you, bro. We don't back down for nobody. Not even US 30.
Very odd. Nasdaq jumping. Okay, obviously Nasdaq was more under pressure than US 30 this entire week. Oh, wait. It's going for it. It's going for that stop. Still in.
But it take you now.
No, not yet. It's like sniffing my stop. It's like stop looks good. Yeah, Chad, this is the last line of defense. The bulls are going to need to defend this previous weekly low. If not, wait, still in.
My only thing is, bro, remember there is, I don't know if you're going to make it to that point, but
PMI.
there is news coming.
Yeah. PMI coming out in 6 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, bull stepping up at that level.
Josh,
So let's
how
see.
many accounts do you guys blow?
A lot, dude. We try and just blow through them like a leaf blower.
Yeah,
that's a
trade with us,
flex.
bro.
That's a flex. Losing money when you've already made so much money, you just try and lose it. That's the flex. Not trying to make more, but having the ability to lose money. All right, Chad. Beautiful bounce off that previous weekly low. Still not out of the woods here yet. Still not out of the woods here yet. Looking specifically at Asia lows now. You're going to need to hold this Asia low level. And then I think we can start making our way back to that EQ daily pivot. 6 minutes for the 4 more minutes for the PMI. And then the main one is the services PMI. So let's see what happens here. Let's see, Chad.
I think everything's good, bro.
Yeah, I think as a minimum, I'm going to try and see if I can get into something here. I'm going to take this one. This, if we get it, these 90 points here. And then I'm going to look for, after the news, for a re-entry there. I like the bias, Chad. I was liking the bias. The only thing I said before the session, always when we trade above Asia highs and Asia lows is untested. It's Chad, I don't know how many times more I need to see it, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, Chad, and then if we can clap this TP, I'm going to look for something around this level as well. So let's see if we can get a TP here, and then we're going to use that. Then we're basically back to break even. And then we can put the risk back on the table. We just need to hold above Asia lows, and then we're solid. We are in recovery mode, correct. Who's the guy that was asking how many accounts do we blow? Where did I see that? I'm waiting for news.
It was a Josh.
Oh, Joshua Fredericks. Hey, Joshua. Bro, it's tough trying to blow these accounts, but sometimes we get it right. Two minutes, I think. 2 minutes. Yeah, I know services PMI is 17 minutes, so it's going to be on the hour. 4 o'clock on the hour. Chad, as soon as we can break this little zone here, that's a daily zone, then I'm going to go break even. Then I think we're solid. Then it's going to be an easy run into the EQ. But we're going to need to see a candle closure like this. We're still not out of the woods here. So as soon as we get that, I'm going to go break even. Then we are relatively solid. We shouldn't be trading back in here again. So let's just wait and see what happens here. All right, it's starting to look a little bit better here.
Sheesh, look at my man run there. Look at him run. You got this, Bray.
Come on, baby. Come on,
Chris
baby.
is our man. If Chris can't do it, no one can. Come on.
Come
One
on.
of us. One of us.
Chat, I already did a 1R, just to let you guys know, there was the 1R, so if you wanted to lock in there, I'm just going to try and swing it a little bit further, just looking at what we've got here. So currently stepping, but let's see if we can get, say, 2 more good pushes before, okay, PMIs came out relatively solid, okay. Relatively solid. Let's see, do we bounce off that or do we actually break down? Not out of the woods yet, Chad.
Oh, it's coming back for you, bro.
Not out of the woods yet, Chad. Still looking spicy.
Dwayne, the firecracker is a strategy.
Okay, there's a taste of Asia lows. Can we hold above? Can we hold above, or are we going to break back below? Gonna need to hold that Asia lows, Chad. Chad, it's very simple now. If we are going to survive this position, you can get out of break even if you want to. We're going to need to get it above that level there. Otherwise, what you're going to see is basically a re-break of the lows. But once we break above this zone here, I think we are solid. That's the zone that we're going to need to break. We've retested Asia lows now. We're going to need to start getting away from it. Otherwise, it's going to start becoming a resistance level for bulls, and the bears are going to use that to spring this lower. Nasdaq, okay, Nasdaq on the high of the session for futures. US 30, let's see what we do here.
Chris, why didn't you go BE?
No, we still had some levels to retest and the news. Here's the thing, if you break out of a level, that level is going to be retested. So if you go break even, then you've got that potential to still be right and you get stopped out on the retest. So that is the idea here. This is just being a retest, and if we cannot hold above it, then I will reconsider and say, okay, listen here, we're not holding Asia lows. So this is not a fake out. This is actually showing intent for us to go lower. So then all of this actually becomes a move to go lower than Asia lows. So that is what I'm currently seeing. We're going to need to hold Asia lows if we're going to go higher. The only weird thing is Nasdaq trading at the high of the session, US 30 trading at the low of the session. So that's a little bit odd for me, but let's see here. Gonna give it a minute or two here, see if the bulls can recover this Asia low level, but it does not look like it, Chad. So let's see. Bulls are I'm gonna give it just this 1 minute candle, Chad. So if this 1 minute cannot regain Asia lows, I will kill it. Okay. This 1 minute right here, that's going to be the make or break. The bulls are going to need to take control of this one. If not, I'll just exit the trade and wait for that daily EQ. Then we're going to trade around here if we can get above it. So let's see here. Bulls are struggling here, Chad.
My brother, if you obviously got your late, as I said,
Four,
that can, but for
3,
gold,
2.
that bounce
Chad,
happened.
I'm out at break even. I'm out at break even. Only concern with this is we cannot hold above here, so I'm out at break even. If you want to stick around for it, it gave you a 1R. I was going for a little bit more. But there is still a lot of opportunity above here if we get there. But yeah, I'm not going to play with it here. So just kill that at break even. I want to now see what we do here. There's still a lot in the tank if we are going to move. But this right here, not holding Asia lows, that's a concern.
I must say it's weird for once this week that US studies being the bearish one and NASDAQ going bullish. Opinion on gold currently, my brother, please, we did a very deep dive into it earlier. You can basically go back, but in a nutshell, the move on gold's happened, bro. You're trying to catch something that's you missed the bus. Do you think gold will take Asia lows? Oh my word. Guys, remember, there's one solid move probably on pair a day. If you are thinking now you're going to catch the whole sell all the way back down to take Asia lows, again, you're just looking for the big move because you missed that move. Again, that bus is gone.
Chad, if we get a bullish 1 minute candle here, breaking this minor little structure here, I'm going to take one more stab at it right here. Right there. If we can break that structure, I'm going to take one more stab at it. And then I want to see if we can get to this daily pivot, daily EQ. Untested, just a clean breakthrough there. So let's see. Going to need to hold above Asia lows. Otherwise, no bueno. Okay, no trade for me.
I took the sell in USD and recovered my losses from yesterday. Hey, awesome, bro.
Just take partials when that new high gets broken. Kev, in any other day, price would move, but remember we are on NFP week, so it's a little bit different. The trading environment on an NFP week, first week of the month, is always going to be a little bit more jittery, a little bit more rangy. So we got to take that into consideration. So when we take the trades, some of the trades you'll see run, and we sometimes bleak like, oh, I only took 90 points or whatever, and it runs 200. But NFP week is always going to be a little bit choppier, a little bit trickier. So yeah, partials, I do agree. If that's something that's in your plan, to say I take partials as I go up, but then also you got to be stacking positions. So if you're going to trade it like a day trader trading stocks, and you stack positions and you build up a full position, then definitely. But with us taking the majority of our size in one shot, not scaling into a position, a lot of times it doesn't make sense. It's going to skew your data. Yesterday on US30, did we take Asia lows before the session?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Asia lows were taken. Yeah, check there.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Took a step back from trading for 2 weeks and just had some paper trading. Started a fresh account on Monday. Up 8% for the week. Done for the week. Thanks for all the knowledge you guys provide.
Damn.
Hey, glad to see you back in the game, Alan.
Damn, Alan.
What's your lot size? I don't know how that helps you, bro.
Okay, let's see.
I'll wait for the charts to move. Let's play a game. One must go. FTM. Wait, what? One must go. FTMO or Funder next, bro. Funder next every day of the week. They can chalk them.
Alright.
Red news in 5 minutes. Yeah.
5 minutes, Chad.
Rugby or football in South Africa now? Rugby. Bro, what question is that?
Oh, here we go, Chad. 5 minutes. That's going to be the next catalyst, yeah.
Chris and Keegs, when you on recovery mode, what do you do different when approaching the charts? So my thing, when you say recovery mode, are you meaning recovery as in like us just resting up? Or recovery as in coming back from being in drawdown?
Yeah, account recovery. Recovering the account.
For me, I think it's very similar to what we did today. Being patient, like the whole thing of anything aggressive, anything that's testing, anything that's a 50-50 of what you've known and been taught, like you walk away from. You stick to what you do, stick to what got you where you were. Remember, if I want to say the roots, and you trust it. Because again, when I think what's the name, Mark Douglas, where you said, yeah, the minute those trading criteria are met, and you don't take the trade, you're no longer a trader but rather a gambler. So you got to go for it. You got to understand, you get everything statistical. There's, as we say, there's going to be losses, but the winning trade is going to come back. So yeah, you just got to get the mind right again.
Chad, data's going to come out here very shortly. Okay, guys, with data coming out, I just want to point out here, if we get a bullish candle like this, just want to let you guys know, if we get a bullish candle like that, as soon as we get a close above that 200, I'm going to take one last stab at it. All right. Bullish candle above that 200, I am going for it. All right. If we get that. Otherwise, this data can just honestly pump the market to the downside. So either we're going to get a melt up here, or we're just going to get a meltdown. Three minutes. What is the dollar doing? Daily S1. Okay. No, it's kind of looking like new lows here. Nasdaq 0.5% up. Damn.
No, just US study. There's reasons, because part of the strat that works with the cracker is purely for US study.
Chad, there's that 200 we spoke about. Look at that beautiful clean break and retest. And then there's that break above daily EQ, weekly pivot, retest. Data, okay, we've got 50 seconds. Let's see if we're going to get a melt up here on US 30. US 30. Time to throw the kitchen sink at it. And the baby.
No, Bugatti. I'm testing principles from it. I'm not testing the cracker on. That's what I say. You guys won't understand, because those are the parts of it you guys don't know. So it's similar aspects, but it's not the cracker I'm testing on gold.
Kevin Brown, I can promise you, as soon as you purchase your account, before you can even go to your email, your account's going to be there. Forex Funder is a big scam company, and I can say that proudly, because somebody that we know very well struggled for 4 months just to get a payout, and he was one of their biggest affiliates. So if you handle even your affiliates like that, how are you gonna just handle a guy buying a 10k account? So big red flag. Try and get your refund. Don't even try and get that account live. So if I can give you any advice. Chat, okay, 51.5, good jump there. Services PMI looking strong. Should be positive for US30, but let's see. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a melt up here. Let's see if we can get a bit of a melt up here. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Chat, I'm taking one last stab at it. Got a little bit slipped here. Got a little bit slipped. Let me just pull my stop quickly. Just pull my stop. Ooh, stop is looking a little bit tight. I got in on that candle. Got a little bit slipped there. Let's see. I'm going to try and go for these daily highs here, chat. 150 points if we can get it. First area we need to get through is daily EQ. Daily pivot. Let's see if we can get through that. This level is going to be very important to get through. If we can get through this level, I'm actually going to add another position on this. So let's see. Let's see if US30 can play a little bit of catch up with Nasdaq. Let's see if we can get a little push here. A little push. Come on. Get through that 200 and reject now. Let's get through it. Nasdaq already up 0.7 on futures. US30, let's see if we can hold above here. Alright. Okay. A little bit extended now for that add. Maybe if we get a pullback on this 1 minute, I'm going to add another position. See if we can get a pullback here. How far away are we there? 25, yeah. Okay, chat, if we can get a nice pullback here to that 200, I'm going to add another position. Okay, chat, add another position here. Got filled basically there. Now I'm talking shit, that's not where I got filled. Just go here, 60 points. Let's check there. Okay, my fill is 49.77. 49.77. That's not right. It's basically here on the candle. Okay, chat, there's the second position. There's the second position. Let's just drag this down. Okay, second position there, going for the same target up here. Okay, there we go. We just need to hold above this 200. If we cannot hold above this 200, I will kill both trades. Basically more or less at break even. Okay, so using this first position almost as a little bit of a de-levering for us. So to basically de-risk and yeah, let's see if we can get something here. Just need to hold above this daily EQ and daily pivot zone, and we should be solid here.
Nah, I think that's good, bro.
Yeah, I think if we can take it layer by layer, yeah. Asia highs is now the next one I want to look at, and honestly, Asia highs is going to be the toughie to get through, because we already took Asia highs, we already took Asia lows, so it could be a range day. So if we cannot get through Asia highs, I'm more than happy to just kill both positions there and call it a day. So I'm going to just try and play this layer by layer. First layer has been met. Second one now is Asia highs. If we can get through Asia highs, I think we're solid. And then we can target this flat body resistance area, that opening range. So let's see if we can get that. See if we can get through that level now. Okay, come on, push it for us. Chad, this lower position, I'm going to de-lever that, and I'm going to go break even on the lower position, making that lower position a risk-free trade. Alright, so that there's no risk on that one. How much did we get on that lower one? We got 80 points. I hope I'm not trying to be greedy here today. What is Nasdaq doing? Alright, okay, Nasdaq going for daily R1. US 30. Chad, if we can get through Asia highs, what I'm going to do is this trade that's break even, I'm going to bring the take profit level to half of the position, and that's stop loss. So then both positions are basically at break even, and then there's no risk for us on the table. That's the idea. I just want to see what we do at Asia highs, if we can get there. Currently struggling here in the middle of the range, so let's see what we can do here. And then if we break back below this daily EQ level and daily pivot level, I will just kill both positions. Alright, chat, so I'm just letting you guys know. Then we still kill the positions basically for a small gain. But while we hold above here, I'm still happy to hold. So there's the retest on that 200. I'm still happy with the position. We're still sitting positive. Okay, there's a retest happening now, so we just need to hold above this level. If not, we will just basically kill it at break even for both positions. But let's see here. This is the level that needs to hold. US 30 making us work for our money here today. No inch given here. Okay, there's that test now. So that's a full test. I consider this to be a full test. And if we break the next one, when we break below here, I'll just kill both positions. Alright, Chad. That is now a full break above, a full retest.
No, bro, I think charts are going to be messy purely because of how big tomorrow is. That's why I had my one shot, and I'm like, I'm done. I just want to. I'm thinking clear direction for
dude. I'm thinking that initial one we got gave us 60 points. 1R didn't take. If you think about it, yesterday, I took two 1R trades. I didn't take it. Break even on them. Today, that one gave us 60. This position, first position, gave us 80. So I don't know if I'm trying. It's maybe the wrong week to try and extend targets here, especially with how we've been trading. Chad, I'm actually, wait 2 sec. Okay, we're still in that zone. Let's see here. Still in. Haven't killed the trade. Still in here. I just want to see what we do in this little block here. Just want to see what we do here. Nasdaq coming off these highs now. Daily, previous daily high taken, daily R1. Chat, that's not going to bode well for US30, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm just trying to make calculated decisions here, guys. I don't want to just based off now emotional scars from the week. So I just want to make sure we give ourselves the best opportunity here to potentially gain some points here. So I'm just taking it step by step, layer by layer, and let's see. Still holding within the zone. We're going to need to get away from the zone very quickly now. Still holding this little zone here.
Jezre, Volt market pays. Damn. I don't get that message. Chris, did you pee before today's session? He did.
I did. All right, chat. Let's see if we can't get away from the zone. It's relatively chalked. I think we're going to range for the rest of the session. I'm going to give it a little bit more here. I'm going to give the bulls a little bit more here. See if the bulls can come through here. Otherwise, if not, if we're going to start breaking out here, might even get stopped on that position. But let's see. All right, this position, yeah, stopped out of both. That is trading for you. That is trading for you. Up almost 2.5 R, and you close the day off on a loss. Chat, that's it. That is trading for you. How much did we get off this one? Yeah, that's... I don't even think it's greed. I think it's a wrong time to try for extended targets. 60 there. How much did we get? Yeah, we got... Yeah, we got 60 there as well. Yeah, Nasdaq rejecting that previous daily high and that previous weekly low. Oh. Yeah, no, that is me.
That's it, bro. I think we can even call it
That
ready.
is me.
I'm not gonna. I think everything's gonna range now.
Yeah, definitely. No. Chad, I think if I go back on the trades today, the only thing that I think I should have done differently, or I could have done differently, and it's something to make a note of. And it's something I always talk about. Asia highs being taken, Asia lows being taken. The expectation is that we are going to be ranging within the Asia range. So I think considering that, I should have taken my 1R here, and I think I should have taken my 1R here. But again, trying to maximize the position, trying to maximize what you've got on deck. So I think overall not bad. I think it's a case of if you manage it better than me, well done to you. I think that's the only way. I would have said I could have maybe done something different, but also Keeks knows what I'm looking at for the firecracker. Keeks, things were looking pretty spicy there. So
I know what you're watching.
Yeah. So there's gonna come days, Chad, where we're gonna do this and it's gonna work out and we're gonna clap some big R's. Today, unfortunately, trying to bite off a little bit more. Market actually gave us something to eat here, and we said, look, we want a buffet, we don't want to start in a main, and sometimes you're going to pay. Unfortunately, that's it.
Yeah. No, that's it, bro. Yeah, if you're ready, we can call it then, bro. I'm not going to sit around here. I think we'll reject. You should use a micro.
Wait, what does he say?
You must use a micro account, Chris.
Oh, the micro. All right, now I'll try that. No, Kings, I think just guys getting a lot of bang for their buck here today. Over to you, full screen.
I'm still in the trade with 3 entries. Hey, bro. Good for you, but yeah, hold on then. Yeah, guys, part of it, as I said, we can take it on the chin. The strat going 3 for 4. Obviously today, the first loss. But literally, that's part of it. NFP, we always say this, that's the big one. Market's going to get ready for it, get that nice and priced in. Will we be meeting in 3 hours from now?
4.
4, yeah.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Is
from now.
Bugatti in Project G?
I think it is. I think it is.
Hey, Bugatti. Man's in Project G. Loves to stir the pot here with the boys. Regardless of the trade, still a W stream as always. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Yes, bro. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Project G guys, we will have the NFP call tonight, 8 o'clock. So hope you guys are ready for that. Chris, don't forget you're big in Japan. All the best for tomorrow. The point is not to win every trade, but to take every trade you know. 100%, bro. Could have said that better. And yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully, we bring it home for Chris tomorrow. We're gonna do it for Chris's sack. We're gonna see if it works out in memory of the many soldiers we're gonna lose. But that's everything from my side. Chris,
Chad,
any closing remarks?
Yeah, no, sorry, man. Chad, just on gold, beautiful. As mentioned, yeah, this is the only level where you can look for buys. Personally, I wouldn't have gotten into any of that, but just to show you guys, the theories work. A lot of times it's just the execution that lacks. But no, Chad, I think it was a good week. I chatted to Keeks last night, and I said, Keeks, in all consideration, the firecracker is still something that's relatively new. It's not something we've been trading for many years. It's something we've implemented, and I said these are all just layers that we can start building into what we're going to do with it. And yesterday was one of it, where it was a scenario that we've maybe seen one or twice, but it's a scenario we haven't made a decision on yet. And yesterday it clearly showed us, like, listen, yeah, don't doubt it. And then today as well, today you take it on the chin, and I have to say, Keegan did give us a little bit of that commentator's curse yesterday, saying tomorrow, obviously, that's going to be the one that rips us. And I was trying to rebuke it, but it wasn't strong enough. But that is, again, the thing with trading is you got to take the good and the bad. And you're not going to get away from the bad unless you take the bad, everything together. And in terms of the session, if you guys manage it better than me, well done. I gave you guys technically 160, 170 points in the green. I didn't take any of it, believe it or not. Break even, 2 losses. Halved my risk for these other ones. That's maybe why I tried to extend it. But other than that, we take it on the chin. We come back tomorrow morning. I'm going to be here tomorrow morning for tomorrow morning session. Not going to be here as long. Mouth is going to be a little bit dry. I can't eat before 7. But yeah, Project G members, we're going to chat tonight about NFP tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll see you guys bright and early. As always, same time, same place. GG's in the Chad.
All right. Cheers, Chad.
Like a I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe, and when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe, and when you need to escape from 1,000 fires. I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love. Jungle of love. Listen to my conditions, I got you on my mind. You were stuck in my head and I don't know why. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe, and when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe, and when you need to escape from 1,000 fires. I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love. But I just want more. I'm taking it slow. Just follow the flow. Jungle of love. My knees on the floor. I'm begging you took me to see Versailles in the middle of July. I'm falling to the deep end, giving into my feelings, afraid to go on this ride. I'm scared to crash inside. This time I might be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more.
almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity?